Hello, this video is to provide some assistance for Module 1, Part 3. Okay, let's go ahead and get started then. So to get the Collab document, you will just go to the Files folder here and select the appropriate Collab document. We'll copy that to the drive so that I have a copy of that. Hopefully you're getting comfortable using Collab documents. We'll just go ahead and click through some of these initial cell blocks. Reading in the data here. This data is regarding vaccination rates for 7th graders for school districts all across Minnesota. The response variable here is going to be the one for meningitis and other diseases like that. And we're going to use not all of the predictor variables here, but just a couple of them in our analysis. So we'll use the polio vaccine and then the Tdap vaccine rate as well. And there is another variable in here called grade 7 enrollment group, which just is an indicator of how many students are at that school. So this here would be a medium school. This one here has less than 50 7th graders, so I labeled that as a small school. If they have more than 250 students enrolled in 7th grade, then they're identified as a large school. Okay, some of this is just getting some of the plots. Need to run that cell block first before those plots can be created. So there's some initial scatter plots. Here are the two different models that I'd like you to run. The summaries for each of those models are provided here. So you're going to have to screenshot this information and put that in your homework assignment. Here are the variable importance plots, which I talked about in the notes in detail about how to read those. Getting the predictions and prediction errors, I'm going to be using model number 2 here. So here are the predictions over here. Got to slide over to the right there a little bit. Here are the predicted values and then also the prediction errors. Now what I want to show you here is that I can download this data frame or this data set here that has those predictions and prediction errors in them. So here's the line to do that. It's a write_CSV. And where that file gets put is over here in the files folder. And then underneath the sample data folder is where that information was put. So here is that file that has the predictions and prediction errors. You simply right click on that and download that, and then you're able to open that in Excel, or you could put that in Google Sheets. Once you have that information in Google Sheets, so way over here on the right, you can see that I have the predicted values, and then I also have the prediction errors. What you're going to have to do for this assignment is to obtain the absolute value of those prediction errors. So I'm just going to use equal ABS and then those prediction errors. Get those for all of the different school districts. There's roughly 450 or something of those. And then what I want you to do is obtain the MAPE measure for the overall. So just get the average of all of the values in column N. And then I also want you to get the average for each enrollment group. So what is the MAPE for the small schools? What is the MAPE for the medium schools? And what is the MAPE for the large schools? To do that, I would encourage you to use a pivot table where you have the schools as the different rows. And then what you want for the values there are going to be the absolute prediction errors. And then the default is to have this as the sum we are going to want to change that to the average. And there's the information that you need to complete that part of the assignment. Okay, so once again, in our Collab document, that file is found in the Files folder and then Sample Data. The rest of this is just the predicted versus actual plot and also the prediction errors versus the predictions plot. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit in solving or getting your solutions for homework 1.3. Thank you and have a good day.